Hello, Galaxy! I'm Chris Pirillo, and if it looks dark in here, it's because I forgot to turn on the lights, which, by the way, makes me very gassy. In case you were wondering. Rad Nikki, thank you. My intestines appreciate you immensely, because sometimes it just gets... I get so anxious that I tighten up, and then I need to relax, and then when I relax, that happens, and then sometimes if I relax too much, I forget to do this, and then this, and then so much better, huh? I'd flip the switches and say better one, better two, better one, better two, like the eye doctor, but I can't do that because my arms can't reach. I would have to do the whole Superman 3 key card trick. If you remember Superman? Am I the only one who remembers Superman 3? Apparently, I am the only one remembering Superman 3. I am not the only one to remember Garbage Pail Kids, though. Showcased him last night, and hopefully GC Laredo is here. If not, he's going to be very interested in tuning in tonight, specifically because he sent Series 3 to me, and because I was able to successfully nab a Series 1, not having a Series 1 of the Chrome GPKs that were released a few years ago. Now all I'm missing is Series 2. So I'm going to slot these in today's program that is like the show, the stream, not to be confused with like a program that you run on your computer. No one calls them programs anymore. Like, you know, if I were to watch Tron, and I will at some point with my daughter, and you know, Flynn comes, greetings, programs. Daddy, what's a program? It's an app. Everything's an app these days. Not everything's a cereal, though. Got my alphabets. Very happy to have these because apparently they stopped making alphabet. So I learned about alphabets, I guess, no longer being produced through a few cereal tweeters that I follow. People on Twitter, at least. I'm sure they have blogs, but who reads blogs? But I noted, made a kind of a mental note to myself that they no longer were going to be making the alphabet cereal. So I promised that if I found one, I would get it. I did. This, unfortunately, was full price. Brian, there's a message in my alphabet. It says, ooh. Peter, those are Cheerios. That was my best Peter Griffin and Brian the dog. So I'm going to be diving into alphabets today before too long. I don't have much to showcase, unfortunately, apart from when we go through the series that GC Laredo sent me. Very, very grateful once again. Now, all I need is Series 2. Series 1 is coming soon, theoretically. Series 2, I'm trying to get a really good deal on Series 2 somewhere. Really trying. We'll see. But GC Laredo, glad you're here so you can stick around for the slotting, possibly. If you have nothing better to do, we can geek out about Garbage Pail Kids. I think you and I may be the only Garbage Pail Kids fans in existence. No, I know there are many, many more of us. Let me go ahead and show everybody who was not able to tune in for the full broadcast last night the remainder of... Hang on. This fell off. I guess the completion of the Lego build this weekend. The Trolls set came together really nicely. Pretty happy with it. I am going to keep it fully assembled, and hopefully it will remain fully assembled, I'm sure, until Jedi gets a hold of it. Let me see. Let me hold it like that. There we go. That's better for a screen grab. Otherwise, it won't work. Obviously, or if it wasn't obvious, I did not put the stickers on, unfortunately, because I'm just not a fan of stickers, and I was on the fence. I was like, do I put the stickers on or not? And then I decided, nah, I'm not going to do it. But what's so nice about this set, apart from being a good price, I got it like 30 to 40% off, was specifically the 3 minifigures, the unique Trolls minifigures. I already had Poppy, but I did not have Barb, nor did I have... What's the other one's name? I'd have to look at the box, but it's been recycled by now. So the set came together really well. It's even got this little motion thing up front. I think Jedi's going to get a kick out of it when she sees that. Fun. Fun. 'Cause that's what Lego is all about. Fun. Fun. I'm going to put that over there so I don't accidentally crash into it. I also know that we showed you this yesterday, but at the top of the show, I totally forgot to show everybody that I got another one in the War of the Bounty Hunters, Marvel 14 Star Wars. So this came in, and I totally spaced on it. I had it sitting to the side. Setting. I had it sitting to the side. It was set to the side, and now it's been shown. So aren't you happy? Is your life that much more complete? Future the Clown, I see that GC Laredo answered your question, and I'm very, very grateful that he did, because he knows what he's talking about. There are not many more of me out there, as in, like... I think GC Laredo is more of a diehard Garbage Pail Kid fan than I am, because I haven't chased down everything. I mean, I don't know if GC Laredo has. I mean, like a lot of the online exclusives, I totally skipped on. I had a lot of the initial online exclusives, and then they just kept coming and kept coming and kept coming. I'm like, I'm gonna pull back a bit on some of that stuff. So I did. Today's figure is a Battle Droid. There we go. It's a Battle Droid figure. Wanted to grab more of them in retail. Unfortunately, they didn't release more of them in retail. So I gotta wait until they possibly drop in price, as opposed to dropping here in the parachute game. As GC Laredo notes, if you're into Garbage Pail Kids, he unfortunately is on YouTube. Boo! Not boo to GC Laredo, but Twitch is where it's at. I know. Not everybody likes Twitch. I do. It's a lot more fun than YouTube ever was, that's for sure. So we're going to go ahead and crack open the Battle Droid package. The packaging. This is a duplicate, so I'm not too concerned. One on card, one to open. I don't do the same for Garbage Pail Kids, necessarily. They're all the slot in the plastic sleeves. I didn't slot my GPKs until maybe Series 5, Series 6, maybe even Series 7. Because I didn't have them. I didn't have the slots, and then I ended up, getting them because I needed them. Because otherwise I'd be carrying them around in rubber bands, right? They survived. I still got them. My vintage GPKs, still have them. So happy I do. Alright, come on. I wanted to be really careful with this Battle Droid because the backpack I thought would stay on a little better than it does. But this is a Battle Droid. Everyone, Battle Droid, everyone. So this is an official Battle Droid, right there. As Fucho drops with his coffee. Where's that Ticino? Which one? I had 3 cups today, although I didn't put cream in one of my cups of Ticino. So you can see, I'm holding up the hologram Battle Droid, the one that I printed, and the licensed one. They're pretty similar to one another, eerily similar. So let me see. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm trying to get the color just right so you can see the details. But there you go. We've got 2 Battle Droids. You can see the Battle Droid to the holographic Battle Droid stands a little taller than the 3.75-inch scale Battle Droid. Of course, this is a vintage collection Battle Droid here, so it's super articulated as opposed to... They didn't have a true vintage Battle Droid figure, but as opposed to the Battle Droid figures that we saw with the initial release of the Phantom Menace. And I find those thrifting every so often. Not as often as I'd like. I mean, because Battle Droids are one of those figures that they're very frail, but when I find one, I tend to grab them. You know, to army build, you can't have too many of them, as opposed to, like, you can't really army build an Amidala. You can army build a Darth Vader, kind of. Not really. You missed the comic book? I think you got it yesterday, though, Liz. Don't worry about it. It was more for the catch-up on YouTube. Catch-up. Blah. Alright. Sorry, that was more of a comment on tomato ketchup. Blah. Than it was catching up in the archive. Kylo Ren turned out rather well. And I say rather well because as you can see, yes, he's fine. But the problem I have with this Kylo Ren isn't the legs. The legs are perfect. Hell, even the lightsaber turned out perfect. But the problem I have specifically with this Kylo Ren figure is with the way the artist decided to effectively bisect the hood on top, rather than making the hood like a separate piece that could be added afterward. I think it's an interesting decision to make, certainly, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers. The problem is that I can't, no matter how I squeeze this guy together, I can't close that gap. It's impossible, because the arms have the, of course, the attachment that bulk up the body as it squeezes together, and the point at which you apply pressure for the screw is a little further down. So I feel that this is the biggest problem that this figure has. Otherwise, like, if you just look at it up front, like, it's spectacular. But you know, it's a 3D printed figure. You can't expect perfection. But as far as a model is concerned, I think he could have gone maybe a little further with that. Let me go ahead and put the Battle Droid antenna by the Battle Droid next to the Shadow Trooper I showcased yesterday. You lost at least 10 in a row. Fix him, dude. Keep going. Can't quit now. Can't quit. Don't stop. Got my Grogu bowl and lightsaber spoon. As I was mentioning to Eclipse Empire on the Instagram stream tonight, because I do them, or I am doing them right now for just a few minutes on Instagram on Sunday evenings. I'm trying to unlock some achievements over there. It's been, I would say, since childhood, since I had Alphabet. Whoa! Were they always this large? No. No effing way. Look, there's an F. This is huge. This is freaking... It's been a while, but I swear these used to be smaller. We'll see if they taste like I remember. That tastes like an animal cracker. Without the milk. The oat milk. Fresh from oat nipples. They were much smaller, like Cheerios. That's what I thought, dude. They made it bigger. I don't know why. I won't be able to spell squat. My spoon's not big enough. Here, I'm going to spell R-I-D. Wait. Can I find an E? No. Right, here, let me do this. R. No. This is going to D-E-D. No, D-I-D. These are way big. These are huge. It's bigger for older people to read. Larzus, that's hilarious. All right, we've got our rainbow. Thank you for redeeming that. You remember them smaller and tasting like Lucky Charms without the marshmallows? Yeah, that's what I remember as well. Smaller, and I mean, like, substantially smaller. These things are, I don't know how to show you scale of Alphabets. I'm just saying they are huge. By comparison, they're like 75% larger than they used to be. Like, they're large. Very large. Just as tasty, though. I would say Lucky Charms-esque. I don't remember them being this crunchy. Nor do I remember... Is that oat? Yeah, whole grain oat flour. I don't remember this being as oaty as it tastes. I got the Comic Sans flavor? Oh no! That's the worst! Well, you know, given that they changed the size... I want to know the story. What happened with Alphabets? What's going on? Why'd they kill it? I mean, it's a sugary cereal. I wouldn't say it's like a massively sugary cereal. Cheerios like flavor with sugar, bigger pieces, and a demonstrable crunch. The gamer me, yes. You can 3D print food. It's possible. Sorry that I missed the... Sorry that I spit alphabets all over my computer. Missed the Aziz Lights. The only one I caught, I did. So, thank you for your patience, and thank you, Liz, for the refunds. Not as much fun as the Captain Crunch chocolate caramel from yesterday. And by the time you try to spell something, I got a lot of B's. For some reason. By the time you try to spell something, it gets soggy. Sounds like typical American supersizing things. I mean, it's a little bizarre. How am I going to store the CS3? Binder or penny sleeves? Probably in a binder. Be slotting them in my Ultra Pro 9 card. I've got a method. You'll see. You should have a bag. Hang on. You should have a bag set aside. Put a little bit of cereal in every. Oh, you want me to mix them all together? Don't be surprised if that happens here in another couple of weeks. Because I cannot go through that much cereal. I mean, I could. Easily. But I do, believe it or not, try to limit what I eat. Because otherwise, I'll have problems. Look, wait, hang on. Who said that? Who said that, Mark? Sorry to be blunt, but new and improved alphabets is a downgrade in every way. The letters are jumbo, bloated versions of their former selves, which wouldn't be a problem if they also weren't more airy and less crunchy. Okay, so that's... Okay. So I'm not alone. Was that a review? Yes. That's so funny. Okay, so I'm glad I'm not the only one. Why? Why? Yeah, I noticed that they were thicker than usual. I'm not too concerned about it. They should be fine. I cannot have... Krillin64, you may have missed this yesterday, but I picked up a box of the Captain Crunch peanut butter cereal. But unfortunately, I cannot eat it because they use hydrogenated oil, which is that's a no-no for me. There are a few ingredients in products, specifically food products, that I avoid. That's not a vegan thing. That's more of a, I know what trans fats are and I don't want any thing. Oh, there's no fat in this one. Some cereals have fat. Oil, specifically. I still eat those, so long as they're not hydrogenated. So, trying to stay on top of chat as I do this.
Show me what you got.
I really didn't get anything today. Alphabets? That's what I'm eating right now. It's pretty good. Tasty. Nothing like they used to be, though. Nothing. Yeah, I guess I know why they're going out, then. Well, here's to a send-off. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with all the cereal. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to stay good until Diana comes back. I mean, she's got... It's going to be a few weeks. Let's see, it's the 11th. Oh, yeah. Like, I don't want it to go stale. So I may have to slow down and just do like one cereal on a weekend. It's crunchy at the beginning. Which I enjoy. Seal it in an airtight container. We really don't have that many big airtight containers. Time to make some locker room cereal? Yeah, the gamer me. Yeah, no. Diana and Jedi have been visiting family in Texas, which has given me plenty of time to clean up, straighten up, organize. Something I like to do. I mean, to a point. I'd rather not have to reorganize anything or clean anything up if given a choice, but that's the burden we bear. Jerry Barnacles, he was freaking out. Does Chris know how to use the washer and dryer? Very easily. Throw the clothes in, press the button. That's it. No soap. Or dryer sheet. Very straightforward. I do the dishes every day. By hand. I'm very self-sufficient. You'd buy some Pirillo corn pops and drops. Ooh, that's a good idea. I like the name of that. That's a good name. Pirillo Pop and Drops. Almost done with this. Then we'll get into slotting. My big concern with this print, I've done this one before, and he came out okay. My big concern is what it's printing right now, the torso. That it doesn't come off the plate. You do laundry, wash dishes, make meals, and even go for a walk? Well, I don't really make meals. I do walk, but usually on my errands. Just started Sopranos. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with it. I mean, I'm like halfway through season 1, I think. We'll see. You know how they keep it interesting. Had several seasons. Keep watching it. Okay. I only did because enough people watched it and talked about it. I'm like, okay, there's no other new show that I'm going to watch, although I guess HBO Max just launched a new one that I may give a stab. So I was like, all right, I'll watch The Sopranos. So I'm going to watch that. Then maybe watch The Wire. Then maybe watch Breaking Bad. I mean, I might as well. I mean, like, what else am I going to do at night after the show? Okay, done with this. I'm going to run the oat milk down to the refrigerator. Pop and drop. Well, assuming the raffle's going. Come back and I'll slot. Right? Y'all enjoy the shirt? Enjoy the view? Nice, yeah. That good? You like the shirt? I love the shirt. Can't even remember where the hell I got it. But I'm like very monochromatic tonight. This and the my pants. It's like I'm walking black and white.